there's a reason that world records are difficult to break.
Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, you are looking at me. You just can't see me because I'm hiding behind a very large piece of chalk. No, this is not a pillar like holding up this building or something. We are here at Reed College with Lorenzo and Alex, two of the guys who created this.
We're trying to make the world's largest piece of chalk according to Guinness.
How did you guys come up with this idea to create the world's largest piece of chalk?
We're really not, we can't talk about that. Yeah, we're really not at liberty to kind of talk.
What? How would you describe it for people that don't get to see it in person?
Bigger than you imagine.
It's cold, it's cool. It's I don't know.
Literally
I built
cool.
it, but we built it.
Yeah.
But I'm really into it.
What do your family or friends who are not here at Reed College think when you call them and tell them what you're working on at school and it's the world's largest piece of chalk?
They were thrilled at the news.
Yeah, I don't think anyone I know was especially surprised that this is what we were doing.
Have you named this piece of chalk?
It's just called Big Chalk.
It's big chalk.
How big is this piece of chalk?
It is 6 feet tall and 24 inches in diameter. It weighs around 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, I definitely could not lift it. And how long did it take to make it?
About 30 to 40 minutes and then a couple weeks of drying.
It was not easy at all.
It's difficult to make something this big when you don't have, industrial grade equipment, which I don't think we realized going in, maybe. We might have overestimated our ability. I mean, we made it, but I think it was a lot more difficult than we thought it might be. So before you try and attempt to break world records, be aware that there's a reason that world records are difficult to break.
So we used about 1,000 pounds of plaster.
1,000 pounds of plaster?
They did give us kind of a weird look when we bought the chalk itself to actually make the thing. And we said, yeah, we're making a big stick of chalk. And they were like, okay, cool.
No follow-up questions.
And all of that plaster had to be mixed before the initial plaster that we added dried and set. So basically we needed to mix 1,000 pounds of plaster and water before everything dried.
Yeah. Or else we would have gotten, like a bunch of little segments of chalk and not one continuous piece, so we had to do it in one pour.
What are you guys studying here at Reed that led you to create a giant piece of chalk?
Well, I'm studying physics, so I guess I'm the closest to this. Physics, you do a lot of work on blackboards, so we're all very into different types of chalk. Shout out to Hagoromo, they're a very good chalk company. And so for the past couple of years, we've taught a class on chalk called Chalky Chalkington's Chalk Full of Chalk, Chalk Talk.
You taught a class called Chalky Chalkington's Chalk Full of Chalk.
Last year, we thought we might try and break the world record for largest piece of chalk, so we did the pour in just kind of a regular garbage bin.
So we sent it off to Guinness to see if we could set a record. Turns out the record didn't exist in Guinness yet.
No record for the largest blackboard/sidewalk chalk pastel exists.
It's very specific too. It's not just world's largest piece of chalk. World's largest sidewalk blackboard chalk.
Pastel. Yeah.
When you make a new record in Guinness, they set benchmarks for how big the object has to be. And they just so happened to make the benchmark so that we didn't fulfill the requirements.
Yeah.
So we decided to try again this year.
So far, you haven't heard back from Guinness as to whether you have set the new world record.
So we needed to get a private surveyor to come in and actually measure the chalk because they need someone who's skilled in measuring things. It was pretty funny, the surveyor who came in, we're like, we haven't measured a piece of chalk before, but...
What? No? Who would have thought?
Exactly, right? So they came in and they measured it, and we send that all off to Guinness, and then Guinness reviews it and says, okay, this is or isn't up to our standards.
How long do you think it'll be till you hear back from Guinness?
12 to 15 weeks.
Yeah, so a while.
Are you nervous to hear back from them?
I mean, we know that it's the largest piece of chalk in the world.
In our heart of hearts, this is the world's largest piece of chalk. I'm pretty confident. But even if they don't, we're still pretty satisfied with what we've made. Because, I don't know. Look at it.
Have you used this on a chalkboard? Have you tested out if you can draw things with it?
You can definitely draw things. It works. It's good chalk.
What's next? Do you have another world record that you'll try to set?
Everyone suggests biggest chalkboard.
That would make sense.
But I don't know. It was a long process and it was kind of hectic. So I don't know. I think I'm out of the world records game for now. But who knows? If someone beats the record, then we might have to consider making another one. But don't take that as a promise.
Challenge accepted.